Hi there guys, Stean PP Reviews back today with a new collection video. Now I have 10 DVDs and Blu-rays to show an accidental mixture. I've got 3 Blu-rays and 7 DVDs. I also have 3 other things to show you that aren't DVDs and Blu-rays, but they're a part of my collection. So let's jump in with the very first thing that I bought out of one of the charity shops in my local area. I bought this out of the big charity shop that I've usually gone to. I've talked about many times. And surprise, surprise, I bought a film that I've talked about every single time on my collection update. This is another Bond film. This is License to Kill. This is a Timothy Dalton one. I'm not a big fan of Timothy Dalton, but you know what? It's a Bond film, and as you all know, I'm trying to collect all the Bond films and get them all complete. Get the complete saga on DVD or Blu-ray. I would prefer them on Blu-ray, but a little bit dearer, so I'm paying £1 for them on DVD. I can't complain. Next up is a film called Election. Bought this again out the charity shop for £1. I haven't watched this one. I've heard some good things about it. I've heard somebody talking about it, and that's the reason I picked it up. I've seen this has been in for ages, and I've seen it, and I didn't fancy it, but I seen somebody talking about it in some YouTube video, and I decided I want to watch that movie. I'll give it a try. I just haven't got into doing it yet. And then I went up, when I was in that charity shop, I heard them talking about another charity shop shutting down. And I thought, well, I'll go give it a try. I was meant to go try it when I first started going to charity shops, and it was closed. But I heard that it was closing down. I thought I'll give it a try, see if we've got any DVDs before they close down, so I don't lose out on them. I could find a good deal. Now I went up, and the charity shop as a whole was kind of bare. Fair enough, it was an hour before it closed down for the final time, but I went to the DVD section, and the DVD section was terrible. It was full of pirate DVDs. I was quite disappointed, actually. There was some really good DVDs too. If the films were not on pirate and they were actually on bought on DVD, I'd have probably spent a wee bit of money in the shop, but I didn't, because it didn't have anything great. And I picked one title up, and it's another Bond film. I actually only paid 25p for this one. I'm so glad I did, because I hate this movie. There's one thing I like about this movie, and it's a car. This is Die Another Day. This is the last Pierce Brosnan film. I remember seeing this in the cinema. I hated the film back then. The only thing I like about it was the BMW Vanquish, or the Vanish as they called it in the Bond films. I wanted that car. Even though it wasn't Aston Martin, that was the James Bond car I wanted as a kid, because it went invisible. That was awesome, but the rest of the film was just dire. I hated the film even as a kid. I even hate it nowadays. It's not one of those movies that has grew on me over the years and made me like it. No, I hate it. Next up this is from the small charity shop down the town. This is about a boy. I paid £1 for it. I haven't seen the film in a long time. I remember seeing it when it first came out, and I quite enjoyed it back then, but I want to watch it more as an adult. I was quite young back then. I was 2002, so I was very young back in 2002. I was in my early teens, and I enjoyed it then, but I thought I'd give it a try now. In fact, I would be 9. I wouldn't even be 10 yet when that movie came out. But I liked it. I watched it with my mum, and I want to watch it again because I felt I remember it being good. Next up is one of my not DVDs or Blu-rays. This is a CD. I picked this up out of the same charity shop I got about a boy out of. Now, I paid £1 for it. I'm going to tell you about it before I show you it. Before you cast judgment, let me explain. Now, I bought this CD. As you can see, I am wearing a Metallica top. I am into metal. You can tell that by my arms, by my tattoos, and by what I wear, and by what I talk about. And the fact I do metal reviews on this channel. Now, saying that, I picked up this CD. Now, I picked up this CD because I remember listening to this CD as a kid. I loved this CD as a kid. My sister listened to this CD a lot when I was younger. She was very young. My sister was only 7 years older than me. So, she was very into this band because it was her age. But I'll listen to just about anything my sister listened to. I still kind of, not as much now, but as I got older, that's why I got into so much metal, was because of my sister. She took me to my first gig. She done that. She took me everywhere. She dressed me up the way I was. She took me to my first 2 gigs and paid for my 3rd gig. But this CD means a lot to me. It's like the DVD. I own the DVD movie. I own the movie of these people. Now you're going to be you're now probably thinking, what is this? Now this is a very, very, very guilty pleasure of mine. This is Spice Girls. Yeah, this is Spice Girls, Spice, the album. Yeah, I own it. I paid £1 for it. I'm not going to complain. I own a lot of really, really cheesy pop CDs. Actually own the single of Wannabe from this. It's the same. It's like the same artwork as this, but on just on a single version. I now own the disc. I now own the CD, and I don't care what people say. I'll probably get a lot of torment for it, but I really just, it's a part of memories. I've listened to it once since I bought it. I didn't even listen to it the whole way through. And I don't think I'll probably listen to it again. I just bought it for a sort of collection piece for my own collection. I want it put back. I'll put by in my CD collection. I'll not even have it sitting out like some of my CDs I have. I'll have it put by my CD collection and probably never listen to it again. Next up are two films I went into here and I jumped into CX to see what I could find, see if I could find anything cheap. I only had a little bit of money, didn't have a lot, so I thought I'll go have a see what I can find. And, well, I picked up two titles, and both of them were £2, so I can't complain. They were £2 each, and one of them's got a really nice slipcase. The first one is the film here. This is Unknown. This has got a really nice slipcase. This is the one, it's very glossy. It's a perfect slipcase, basically. It's almost undamaged. For a pre-owned slipcase, it's very good. The film, I actually preferred Unknown. I preferred Unknown to Taken. I didn't like Taken. I don't like Taken 2, and I haven't even seen Taken 3. But I liked Unknown. Unknown, I was interested in. I haven't watched it since I bought it again. I haven't seen it since, like, I think I've watched it twice since it came out. And it was, like, kind of at the same time. I watched it and then watched it a second time like, about a week later because it was that good. That's all I remember about it. I'll give it a try. I will give it another watch soon. Probably in the next couple of days. But yeah, it was a good film. I enjoyed it. Now, this is a film I have watched in this collection update. I'll try to watch it. I'd seen it. I've got it in DVD. I double dipped. I've got it in Blu-ray because I quite enjoyed it when I watched it the first time. This is fighting. Now, I tried to watch it again last night and I turned it off. I just got bored of it. The film is very much like Step Up. Have you seen Step Up? Step Up has Sharon Tatum in it, and it's him coming up from nothing to this, like, posh dance school and doing this posh dancing competition with this girl who falls in love with. Well, this one is the same. He comes from nothing. He falls in love with a girl, but instead of dancing, he's like fight clubbing. But it's like it's Step Up meets Fight Club. It is not a great movie. I like Sharon Tatum though, so that's the reason I picked it up, and I probably will watch it. And I probably will enjoy it when if I watch it with the right mind, I probably will want to watch it at one point. I probably just wasn't in the mood last night. Another film it's a film I haven't seen. I picked this up out of the charity shop. I haven't seen any of the films I've got here coming up, but this is one called Spies Like Us. Now this is Dan Aykroyd, Chevy Chase, and directed by John Landis, who directed Trading Places. It sounds awesome. I don't care what the film's about. It is just the two actors in it and the director in it makes this film sound amazing. Let me know down below if you have seen this movie. I'm really excited to watch this. I'm going to watch this soon actually, just because the actors. I love the actors in it. Next up is, these are two films I got off Square Discs. A short run by my sister and my brother-in-law. I picked these up. I picked up 2 DVDs this time. I usually pick up more, but I only picked up 2 because at the same time I was buying, I was spending a fiver. I only had a little bit of money, so I thought I was going for it with a fiver. And I was only going to buy 2 things, and I went in and bought a PS1 game. Actually, I bought Stuart Little 2, but I'm not going to show off because it's not a paid collection. But I bought it just because it's a game I loved playing as a kid. Well, these films were just sitting there. I struggled. I couldn't find one. I couldn't find a film I fancied at that moment in time. But I found this. I've been looking at this for a couple of weeks. I've seen this for a couple of weeks in the shop. I've actually seen it for about a month in the shop now, and I keep meaning to pick it up, and I just haven't done it. This is Swingers. Now, a lot of people talk about this film. It's mentioned a lot in Sopranos, what I love, and I've watched, and actually John Favreau's in Sopranos. It's meant to be a really good film. I haven't seen it yet. I should probably give it a watch. I've heard it's really good, but I'll get into it. I will. She's not buying it on DVD, so I will get into it. And next up is CKY4. Yeah, it's Bam and Jera and that lot. So yeah. And then next up is 3 things. A Blu-ray and 2 other things that I actually got for my Christmas, my birthday. My birthday was, well, the day I'm shooting this, yesterday. And these are things I got from my sister. Now, my sister, my brother-in-law, my nieces, my nephews. I haven't. This is all. This is. It may look like I've not got much. But this is the only things I can show off in the collection. Like I've got no shoes, and I don't actually know what I've got off my dad yet. But I will find out very soon. Probably have to show that off in the next collection video, but we'll find out. But yeah, these are the things they got me, and I'll start with the Blu-ray because you know it's all about Blu-rays. This is To Kill a Mockingbird. This is the 50-year anniversary one. I haven't watched it, as I said. I got it yesterday. I've heard it's really good. I've heard it's a fantastic film. It's one of those like films you have to see before you die. It's one of those films that I would have watched. I would have probably picked up at one point and watched at one point. Now I've got it in Blu-ray. I'll probably watch it a lot sooner. I'll probably watch it like the next couple of weeks or so, when I've got some downtime, when I'm actually got some time to sit down and watch a movie. I'll probably sit down and watch this. It will probably look amazing on Blu-ray. It's been restored. It will probably look amazing on Blu-ray. So yeah, that'll be a must watch very soon. I think what will be sitting out is I'll not be using this. This is Sons of Anarchy merchandise. That's I won't be using. This is a mug. This Sons of Anarchy mug. Well, as I said, I won't be using it. I won't be drinking out it. It's actually going to sit on top of this cabinet here. It sits at the top of that. That's what I'm sitting at. I'm not going to open it because it's Sons of Anarchy. You know I love Sons of Anarchy. I've always loved Sons of Anarchy, as you can see from my arm. And yeah, I'll just set them out like all my other Sons of Anarchy things. Like don't get touched in any way, like my figures. And last but not least is a thing I don't even know if this will fit in the camera. This is a big poster actually. Yeah, it's not going to fit on the screen. This is covering my face. This is a big Harley Quinn framed poster. Now this is going to go somewhere, maybe, on my wall. As I said, I am moving out soon. I'm going to move away to Glasgow with Harrison. And I really think I'll just be keeping this safe. I'll not be putting it up on my wall. I'll probably keep it safe until I get up there. And yeah. I said to Alison about putting it in the living room, she joked and said, well, we need to get you a second bedroom for all your DVDs and stuff, so I think she might be wanting to put it in there, but I'll try and convince her to put it in the living room, because I love Harley Quinn. I've always loved Harley Quinn, since in fact, I can tell you exactly the moment I fell in love with Harley Quinn. It was playing the Arkham games, and that's why I own the Harley Quinn figure. My sister and brother-in-law got me that years and years ago for my Christmas, and then the big poster. I love Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is one of my favourite people from DC. Actually, I love Batman and I love the Joker, and then it's Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is just nuts and just insane, but she's really intelligent at the same time because she's a doctor. She's Dr. Harley Quinn. So I love her that way. That's why I love it. And this poster will be put up on my wall. Sorry for horrible clip, guys. Somebody came through the door. So don't forget to comment down below, and I'll catch you later. Bye.